Hello and welcome, this is AC Goblin, and we are back in Treelands. There's a new update. I know I missed out on the Easter event. Sue me. I have coffee now. I just recorded the trailer video, and if you watch that, I was 100% dead. But now we're playing Treelands, or Oaklands. And I have coffee. I had like one sip and I'm already feeling so much more alive. There's new stuff. They added electrical stuff, and I've been trying to save up money for it. As you can see with my $293,000. Yeah. But I ended up collecting a bunch of Easter stuff. I was missing a few eggs. I didn't get the one with the goop at the bottom. We got all of those ones. We didn't get the Grimace one. Oh no. Not Grimace. The pig. Oh, not the pig. Is it a pig? We didn't get the friend of this guy. And one other one. Got the gold one. We didn't get the one where there was something stuck in the ice, but I tried to keep 2 of each. Yeah. So, this is my favorite one. Look at it, it's a little dino. But those are all the eggs besides 4, I'm pretty sure. And we have a bunch of these that I have yet to open. We have some extra cars, and this is what you got from the egg gift. You got like a little egg cowboy. And I'm gonna have to put this stuff in here eventually. Why is this just on the floor? That's probably why. Wait, stop falling away. We have so many more of these in the basement that I have to add up here. We got all of our pigs. We got a really organized place. I'm gonna make this one big room. And then we have the ladder to pretty much hell up there. And I don't know why the blueprints keep doing that. Because there is enough in them. It's just the game keeps deciding that there isn't enough, which is a bit odd. I think that will be okay for the volume. Let's hope. But yeah, we can actually turn the graphics up a bit. There we go. We have yet to get anything. We also have the plane here. Are we considering just demolishing this house? But like, I spent so long on the little details inside, because look at this. We got dishes, we got some lemonade, and we got the fridge in here, and we're gonna make like a little glass door down there. We got all tea kettles, and we're gonna make some pots. Yeah, and that's gonna be the stove eventually. The bathroom. I'm planning on making a shower here, I think, but it's kind of like an odd place, so it might become like a little broom closet. Not entirely sure. And then we got the bed, and then we got these, which I was gonna add and then put books in between them. And then all of our trees, I'm pretty sure, is all under the deck. Yeah, look at all of them down there. Got a chakra, got a blue, and then a normal green. And we kept some of the dice. We didn't keep all of them. I wanted to keep the green and white ones, but then I was like, oh, we have more purple. Then we have all of the cards from the Christmas event still. A bunch of these. We also worked on over here a bit. We have all of our marbles and a tablet. We're gonna move that stuff downstairs. We got the sled. Oh, we got this vehicle. Look at that. The cool thing about this is I really just not want to go over that stupid little spawn button. But if we go like, not that, sorry, Bongo Cat is in the way. It will raise it, and then it even opens, and everything slides out. And then you can lower it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Which, what I like doing with this vehicle is just driving it down here. Oh gosh, I forgot the other vehicle was there. driving over here, and then over here, and a bit over more, and just trying to get it under that, and beautiful. That is very off. I wish you could like just grab it and drag it over. I do want to respawn. I might move the spawn of the vehicles down here. I'm thinking of one layer down, and then instead of having it go up and then down, it would just fall off, and then there would be gaps in the floor for the layers. The way I was collecting money was going all the way down to the desert, but let's check out the resource hub. Onwards. Drive. But oh yeah, but they added electronics, and they're gonna add pathways, which won't it won't stop you from doing anything in the game. It will just make it easier for players to see your path when they first start the game, like a focus so you're not overwhelmed. Oh gosh, okay, I just brushed my teeth, and I forgot I had coffee next to me, and I grabbed my water. Yeah, I'm trying to drink water now. Don't suggest. Every time I do, I always get sick somehow. And I'm assuming that's because it's not infused with coffee. Beautiful. Great coffee. That also tastes like toothpaste. Palladium is pretty good. Rose gold has gone down 8%. So see, like, that, not worth it. But right. Tidal Bull isn't that great. Where is Bluemite? That is what we're gonna go for. Bluemite, and I think Adrite is over there. Thank you. Oh wait, okay, I'm gonna grab my status gun quickly. So I can properly... But if you hover over it, doesn't it tell you what it is? We're just gonna grab it anyways. I don't care. We're just gonna grab it, and then... yeah. Oh, so the helicopter, you can grab one, tree with it, but it also ends up, making the helicopter slower, and like, the bigger the tree is, the slower it is. And that was like the previous update. The airplane is so fast, I love it. It's a good way to get around to other places quickly if you just want to collect stuff for building your house. You can also get it into the, lava caves. I really wish I recorded myself collecting eggs, because you would have seen me go straight into the lava like 50 million times. You're also voting for the mayor right now. I voted for the youthful one. I feel like the youthful one will have a better appeal to more recent topics. Not because I just laughed when I saw it. Yeah. Not too much experience. It will turn out well. Also, Amethyst is apparently pretty good yesterday, but I don't know if it's still the same today. That's pink quartz. Gosh, I really gotta drive better. This is why I'm not supposed to have my license in real life. I'm joking, I have half of it. I just gotta do the highway test. Which I'm not looking forward to, because driving is absolutely terrifying, in my opinion. But then again, the friend I used to, who's no longer a friend, they were not a great person, not a great driver, and I've been in so many car crashes because of them. Because, like, I found later on that they were usually high, which, don't drive like that. That is endangering yourself and everybody else. But, yeah. Later on, I found out that was the case, and no wonder we were, like, in 7 different car accidents with my time of being in the vehicle with them. One time we hit a school bus. She hit a school bus. I was just casually trying to pick a good song, and then 2 seconds later, I hear a bang, and I look up, and yeah. Which was fun. there was also a time where like we got hit full on the side on my side that I was on. I forget what type of collision that's called. Full on side impact. And that was awful because we had to like call people to call the entire wreck, and usually I have my arm out the window just hanging, and so like if I did have it out that time, they were like, oh yeah, your arm would have been completely crushed, like pulverized into just a pound of meat, and I'm like, great. I'd never want my license. It's just the idea of hurting somebody else terrifies me. I'm not a bad driver. I have never been in an accident, and the one time that I almost was in an accident was from an elderly man who did not put his signals on. It was a full one-way. So there was 4 streets going one way, and I had to get across all of them, and right before the lights, he did not, like, signal that he was backing out, and he full-on rips out, and I noticed it, like, last second, because, like, it was 2 meters from me that he just yanks out, and I was in that lane, and so I quickly swerved and had to go across 3 lanes. Luckily, no one else was there, because apparently you're not supposed to stop. Stopping is the last thing you're supposed to want to do, because then everybody will hit you on the back. You're supposed to try to swerve, and so last second, spur of the moment, I like yanked the wheel to the side. I was like hyperventilating, and they were like, "Oh, you did such a like great job. Like you realized it before I realized it." And I'm like crying, and this elderly man is just driving behind us, and he leaves no space. I mean, not a foot of space, pretty much. Like nearly rear-ending us every time he stopped. And I was just like bawling my eyes out as I was like trying to get off of the road and like pull over. But like we were downtown. If you've ever driven downtown, like you just know downtown equals madness. And like I ripped like across 3 lanes, and I was like, oh, it was so awful. And I didn't want to drive again after that. But I was forced to, because they wanted me to have my license, and I did not have a say in it. But yeah, no, I was just terrified, but I did good apparently. I had like a short period to react about, I think it was like 0.5 milliseconds, not milliseconds, half a second to notice and do something, or we would have been hit. And apparently I handled it well. And then I didn't handle it well by crying my eyes out. Because like they were in like a smaller vehicle. We were in like a massive truck. They should have seen us. And they did not check the rear view. Didn't check the blind spot. That's what it's called. And they backed out quickly. Nearly hit us. I managed to like yank to the side, and then I had to go back over because if I kept going straight I would have been on the wrong side of the road, so I had to get back over to the right side of the road, and it was like 10 meters to the lights. All of this happened. I nearly got hit. I had to go across 3 different roads because we were on the first road, and then I had to go back across them, or I would have been driving on the left side of the road. Which you don't do that in Canada. You drive on the right side, unless you're a postal service, because I've seen, yeah, it's weird. Well, I'm pretty sure they still drive on that side. It's just the driver wheel thing is on the left side, which is so weird. I'm pretty sure like Ireland is like that, but I've never seen it in person, and that was kind of cool, but also weird to see. But yeah, no, that was like the only time I was almost ever in an accident, and it traumatized me for life. I still have nightmares. But like, I had to learn to drive in exactly 10 days. 10 days, 6 different people, 5 different vehicles. In that amount of time, I learned all the rules, everything. Completely learned how to drive. And that was like after surgery too on my arm, so it was kind of like not great on my end because I was so scared that like the surgery, my arm would start like freezing up again and I wouldn't be able to like move it because that's the issue with it, nerve damage. And so like I was terrified, but again, no choice. Kind of the motto of my life. Just kind of forced to do what other people want of me. And it being called preparing you for the future when I can't handle the present. Gosh, oh, thank you for that. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but that was very nice. I think we lost some. Yeah. But I forgot what I was about to say. I don't think I can turn around up there. But I also think like going backwards here is not the greatest idea. Maybe we can do a bit of a turnaround right here. Oh gosh. But yeah, my experiences with driving have never been great. I've been in countless car accidents because of stupid friends that drove under the influence. And I don't know how they still have the license. Like, countless times they have talked to the police and somehow they still have it. But yeah, no, you just gotta be careful who you befriend, and you make sure you're safe on the road because things can go sideways very quickly, and you have to react fast. And that is why I also don't want to drive on the highway and do that part of the test, because I just I don't know, it's just the thing that scares me the most about driving is not holding myself, but holding another person, because I don't know how I'd be able to live with myself if that ever happened. And so it's like a big type of what if situation, and then that gets in your head, and then why did I get an achievement? Pro minor. Damn. But yeah. What was that even? How did I even get that? I've collected this before. I don't know. I'm gonna have to turn around up here. But yeah. And, oh gosh, that was a bad idea. You can go up oval. Oval. See, I'm pretty sure you can get more Blumite down there, but we don't have the Lumite scuba tank. We gotta get that at some point. Maybe we'll make an episode where we're aggressively trying to collect that. I forgot there's little islands up there. Oh, there's some more down there. Can we go over there without... No, we're gonna fall off if we continue. Jog. But yeah. You just gotta be careful who you're friends with, careful when you drive, and yeah. Pro advice from a 21-year-old who has nerve damage and somehow arthritis, which if you didn't know, I found out that on my birthday last year because I had an appointment on my birthday because somebody forgot that it was my birthday, and so the appointment was booked that day, and because I didn't get the call for whatever reason, despite them having my number, they keep doing that for some reason. But yeah, it sucked because one, my birthday is in April 7th, so it's usually winter in Canada where I live, and so there was like a massive snowstorm a few days prior, and then it was like the aftermath of the snowstorm where it was like freezing cold and just so windy, and like I would be fine with that on my birthday. It's just on my birthday I found out at this appointment that was just supposed to be like, oh yeah, like this might happen, like we're gonna do some tests. No, flat up they're like, yeah, so we noticed that you have nerve damage and we're gonna have to do surgery. We're actually gonna plan that surgery like 2 days, so yeah, let's do that. And I'm like, oh gosh, yeah, totally, surgery now, got it. And then following that, the next thing that was added to that list was, oh yeah, that thing that like was wrong with your hand, that's also arthritis. And I'm like, huh, what? And then they're like, yeah, let's plan the surgery today. And I'm like, huh? And so on my birthday I had to plan 2 surgeries, found out that I was gonna have more surgeries, found out that I have nerve damage which you can't fix. It can slowly heal over time, and after surgery it takes about 3 years to get full feeling back. That's if you get it back. But since they took too long in recognizing the issue, because again, it's not considered a small town, but it's nothing like Toronto. It's not the country small town, it is just a smaller town. We have a Costco, so I don't think it can be considered a small town. But, oh gosh, why do I go this way? There's no going back now. But yeah, so I found out that, and then on that day I also planned the surgery, which was also a bit overwhelming because I did not expect to have to do that either. And so that was also not fun. And then it was 22 days later, so on my birthday I had to find out that I had nerve damage in both arms, which would require 4 surgeries, and even then that it might not fix it because it's been so long that the nerves just might be permanently damaged, and I'll find out in 3 years. And then I also found out that I had arthritis, which is something that you can't fix. You can have surgery in the future, but like there's no fixing it, there's no cure. It will progressively get worse. Even with surgery, it will continue to get worse. I don't know if you guys know what swan neck deformity is, but I'm losing the ability to bend my fingers. And as somebody who draws, finding out that you have nerve damage in both arms and you're going to be losing the ability to move your fingers, and then the fact that your bones are messed up and you would lose the ability to bend them, that was kind of like a not cool situation. That was not the vibe. And I found out that on my birthday, and then they were like, yeah, you're gonna have to have more surgeries in the future. And I'm like, great, fun. And then 22 days later I got the surgery. But yeah, no, it was just a lot last year. But I am trying to force my hands to draw. My hand can now, like, along the 3 fingers in and then 2 from the right side, if you're looking at the back of your hand. Along that middle area, it can fold in half pretty much now. I don't know if that's from carpal tunnel surgery. I don't think it would do that, but for all I know, I could be terribly wrong and so off. Yeah, it just, I can put my thumb, like, from the base of my thumb to the top of, like, my thumb flat against the opposing side of my hand, from the base of, like, right above my wrist to the very tip of my pinky. I can put that flat against the, like, side of my thumb. Like, I can press my thumb and my pinky flat together, face to face. Oh gosh. Which I don't, my other hand can't do that, so I don't know if that's normal, and it feels awful. Like, so weird. Not fun. Great driving skills, me. Good job. I actually meant to pull up next to it because I don't actually want to go on top like that because I didn't properly place you. I'm over. Let me just, yup, grab that, 5. So, we got 455, what piece is about this, I think, you, gosh, let me out, and then 1990. And for the normal pieces, that's like 460. Yeah, see, Blue Knight is like a good way to get a good amount of money too. And I ended up just collecting all of it now because going through it takes so long. I saw that. This year for my birthday, like a week before my birthday, I got tested. I haven't really gone to the hospital until I was about 17, which, yeah, that pretty much sums up why health issues are arising now. But, yeah, I got tested because I never had my sex tested, and it was a lump. And then I found out I had a tumor this year, which is kind of, bleh. And since it's like the first time I ever got it tested, how much is that one? Oh my. Come here. Come. 5. Can I test you? Can I? Let me test you. Can I at least test you? Like, okay, there. 6,000. Beautiful. Oh, you're even bigger, I think. See, this is why I like to park next to it, because all of it ends up accidentally falling. And we're gonna have to lift it all later and drop it in a stupid vehicle. Okay, there we go. Okay, with this, I'm assuming we're gonna get at least 90. I feel like that's a decent assumption. Drive. I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, because I've gotten tested before. I'm on like a watch now for the next 2 years, and if it slightly grows at all, then they know it's a problem. And that was like a week before April 7th, about like March 20 something, so like 2 weeks. Oh, I didn't read how much. You guys probably read it. But we can get the same saw now. What it does is also it logs the trees for you. This is pretty nice of it. Oh gosh, I keep getting caught on every single one of those. The bamboo here keeps getting in the way. And so many times I've run it over and then it went flying. And the vehicle also keeps doing that. don't know why. You have no reason to go up like that. Half the time you like going under, and then the other half you don't. Lowering and raising the bin did not work. I've gotten it under there before. Whatever. Oh, you're not even centered. I don't get it. No, perfect. Beautiful. It is slightly raised, but it's okay. Up. Get up there. But yeah, so that's the new health issues. Which is kind of odd. And if you didn't know about my wrist, it's been completely just messed up. And now it's even more messed up. I feel like at hospitals, when they give you bad news, they just give you like something like a pack of Pokemon cards. And then when you open it, it's like, in this case, you got a tumor. And then it's like, oh, wow, I got Tumoyan, which is a new type of Pokemon. That is, I don't know, that makes me feel a lot better. Finding bad news is just getting Pokemon cards. That is like a rare, unique collectible that only you can get, and other people like you can get. Yeah, no, people question how my brain works a lot, but wouldn't that make you feel so much better about bad news? At least in my opinion, it would. Okay, let's sell this. Yes. Oh, I didn't read that again. That was about like 50,000. We have 400,000 now. Yay. I don't want to buy the same meal because in total it's gonna end up being 450. So we need another 50,000 because each of the machines that you need, the one that converts wood into energy and the one that converts energy into power and charges your device. I'm pretty sure each of them are 50. But anyways, chocolate, Easter egg, egg, chocolate, reef, chocolate, reef, egg, basket, chocolate, egg, reef, chocolate, reef, basket, egg, reef. I heard that you could get a pig. I want the Easter pig. Where is the pig? Oh gosh, I just went to the floor. Did we really not get the pig? Nope. Okay. But yeah, these are the eggs. There's like a bunch of different variety, bunch of different size, large, medium, small, and then each of them has different sizes. That is really annoying. That is really annoying. Now I'm disappointed. Okay, well that kind of sucked. I also don't know what we do with duplicates. Like, we have so much stupid Easter stuff now. If you didn't know, I'm not religious in any way. I don't care if you're religious. I don't have a grudge against that. It's if you use it to justify poor actions. Like, so many people use it to justify hatred towards other groups of people, which makes no sense. People like that, no, that's when religion becomes an issue. Besides that, I don't care. It's not my life. I don't have a say in it. I came from a really religious household, which sucked. a lot. Still sucks. Yeah, we could do a story time on that at some point because there are so many bad stories. Oh, that would be a fun little experience. Recalling all of those great times. Anyways, this episode was supposed to be bread news. I got coffee. I was supposed to be happy. There's not much else I wanted to do in this game besides get some more money. I want to work on the SCP animation, so I'm gonna do that. This is pretty much a filler episode because I have not recorded in a while. I'm recording this right after I recorded the last episode, like 37 of Terraria. Did I write episode 37 or did I just write episode 3 on that? 37, and this one's 36, right? Yes. We posted a new episode. In 36, we just made a big hole in the winter biome. In 37, we made a big hole in the desert biome. I guess we should do the Crimson next and try to get corruption in the next world. Because my idea was, oh, an electric meteor. Well, my thing is, anyways, no, we're gonna end off here because it's been a while. We got duplicates in the cat. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Sorry for another filler episode.